I do not know how the first 22 years of life flew away. It blew like wind. Thereafter, the search for a job started. It started with a job, whereafter I changed one after another to find stability. The job was rewarded with paychecks each month and the endless game of zeros being credited to the bank account started. Some 2-3 years passed, a few more zeros added to the bank. By this time, I was 30 years old. The marriage took place and the life's story got started. The first 2 years were soft, pink, juicy and dreamy. The newly married couple walked hand in hand with colorful dreams. The days of this romance and togetherness welcomed a child's arrival. The cradle started swinging with all attention to the little one. The child's getting up, sitting, eating, drinking and caressing was the only topic to talk about between us. I did not realize how this time passed so fast, and also when we stopped holding hands, talking to each other, about each other and moving around in just the company of two of us went missing in our lives. On top of it, both of us did not even realize that. The child was growing up and took the mother's time while I worked to make their lives comfortable. The installments of car, house, children's education and future facilities was my priority, rather focus. Besides the pressure of increasing zeros to the bank balance, she devoted time to her role as a mother and I as a father. Meanwhile, I turned 40. House, car, family and zeros in the bank. Everything was there, but something was amiss. I could not understand what it was. She seemed irritated and I behaved indifferent. Meanwhile, the time passed. The child grew up with his own world and activities. Did not even get to know when he passed the high school, and both of us were short of 50 by a year or two. The zeros in the bank were, however, increasing. In a moment of complete solitude, I remembered the days gone by. I reminisced the days when we had time to just sit together and hold hands. I proposed her to come sit with me or let's go out for outing, when her looks conveyed me that she had better things to do. She tucked the pallu of sari around her waist and went out. In all these years, we could well read the expressions. Past 50, I started wearing glasses. I lost hair and whatever was left was turning grey. But I was lost in my work and routine. Our son got admitted to college while I kept on adding zeros to the account. Having finished the college, his wings spread to fly abroad. I noticed that my wife was also losing the jet black color of her hair. She also got glasses. I may have gone old, but she also did not look as young as she earlier did. Both of us were beginners in the age group of 60s. I was no longer bothered about the zeros in the bank, had more time on hand and more money in the bank. But lifestyle demanded pills and medicines to be taken on time. The house that was bought with the thought that we will live together when the children grew up now seemed much bigger than the usage. The days passed wondering when the children would return. One day, I was sitting enjoying the cool breeze. She was engaged with Diya Bati at Puja Ghar. She was engaged in wicking the lamp in the small shrine that we have at home. Just then, the phone rang. I picked up the phone with excitement to hear my son on the other side. He announced that he got married to this girl that he has known all these years abroad, and the two have decided to stay there. He also advised that given the fat bank balance with zeros that I've worked on all my life, be used to pay for an old age home. After saying some more formal things, he hung up the phone. I came to my wife. She was about to finish ceremonial Diya Batti. I called out to her, "Let's talk hand in hand." She said, "Yes, I am coming." I couldn't believe it. My face lit up with happiness. The eyes got wet, filled up, and the tears started to flow down. Suddenly, the sparkle in my eyes faded and I became drab and dull. She did the remaining puja and came to sit near me. "Tell me, what were you saying?" But I did not say anything. She touched me and my body had become completely cold while I stared at her. She became cold for a moment. What should I do? She also felt shocked. But within a minute or two, she became conscious. She got back to her puja ghar, picked up an agarbatti, an incense stick, bowed to God to seek happiness for the newly married couple abroad. She came back to sit next to me. She took my cold hand in hers and said, "Come on, what do you want to talk about? Where do you want to go?" Saying this, her eyes filled with tears. Is this life itself? No. Everyone conducts according to the destiny. So take out some time for yourself too. It is your life. Lead it your way. Start today. Start now. You know nothing about tomorrow.